Listen English. Can you understand English but can't speak? Hi, everyone. Can you understand English but freeze when you try to speak? You're not alone. Many learners feel the same way. In today's video, you'll meet Aya, a working mom from Japan who started learning English at 30. She used to feel nervous and stuck, but step by step, she found a way to speak with confidence. Her story is simple, real, and full of ideas you can try too. Let's hear how she did it.
Hi, Aya. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Hello, Michael. I am fine. I am happy to be here.
So today we want to talk about your English learning journey. You were a Japanese student and now you speak English well. That's amazing. Why did you start learning English in the first place?
When I was in high school, I liked movies and songs in English, but I could not understand them. I felt sad because I wanted to understand more. Also, I thought it would help me at my job.
I see. You had a strong reason to learn. Many people need motivation like that.
Yes, I always wanted to travel and talk to people in different countries, and also to work in a place where I could use English.
You already have a job now, right? Does it use English?
Yes, I work at a big company. Sometimes I need to email people in English or talk on video calls with clients overseas.
That sounds challenging. Did you feel scared at first?
Yes, I felt very nervous. I was worried I would make mistakes, but I kept trying.
How did you practice? Did you have a class?
I tried many ways. In school, we had some classes, but they were not enough. I needed to study by myself too.
So what did you do on your own?
Well, I listened to English audio, like songs and podcasts. At first, I mostly just listened, but I realized just listening was passive learning.
What do you mean by passive learning?
Just listening or reading without speaking or writing. I would listen or read, but I didn't do anything with it after. I needed to practice actively.
That makes sense. Active learning is important.
Yes, so I started doing more. For example, I made flashcards and asked myself questions. I tried to answer them without looking at my notes. This is called active recall.
Active recall? Can you explain that simply?
It means testing yourself. Like I read a page or list of words, then close the book and try to remember them. I say the words out loud. This helps me remember better.
Did you also practice speaking a lot?
Yes, I did. I was shy, but I recorded myself reading or speaking on my phone. Then I listened and tried to improve.
Was it hard to listen to your own voice?
It felt strange and I was shy at first, but I did it anyway. It helped my pronunciation. I could hear mistakes.
What else did you do?
I did shadowing too. That means I listened to a native speaker and tried to speak at the same time. For example, I watched a short video and repeated each sentence out loud right after I heard it.
How often did you practice these things?
Every day if I could, even just 20 minutes a day. Sometimes I was busy, but I tried to do a little bit every day.
Consistency is important. Good job.
Thank you.
Did you use any specific templates or phrases in your practice?
Yes, I did. For example, I had a template for self-introduction. Hello, my name is Aya. I work at X company in Japan. I like, and so on. I practiced that until it felt easy.
That's very useful. What about giving opinions or answering questions?
I practiced templates for that too. Like if someone asks, what do you like? I could say I like because I practiced a few common patterns so I had something to say.
Great idea. It helps you not freeze when speaking.
Yes, exactly.
Did you write in English as well?
I did. I kept a diary or journal. I wrote about my day, simple sentences. It helped me think in English and use new words.
That must have been helpful. Did you ever feel frustrated during this process?
Oh, yes. Many times I felt frustrated. For example, I remember one night I read a short article and could not understand a single sentence. I felt like crying because I tried so hard but still didn't get it.
How did you handle that frustration?
I took a short break and did something fun. I also remembered the small successes I had, like understanding one word or learning one new phrase. That gave me hope to continue.
That's a good way to stay motivated. We all feel that way sometimes.
Learning a language is hard, but every little improvement is good.
Can you share another difficult moment from your learning journey?
Sure. Once, I had to do a phone interview in English for a project. I was so nervous I almost forgot to breathe. During the call, I struggled to find words. After it ended, I felt very down, thinking I failed.
That must have been tough. Did you give up after that?
No. I reviewed the call and wrote down what I wanted to say. Later, I practiced those lines. I also asked the interviewer for feedback. They gave me tips, and I improved next time.
Good that you learned from it. Let's talk about something positive. Can you share a proud moment?
Yes, one time I was on a business trip in the US. I met with colleagues and had a casual chat. They were joking, and I actually understood the jokes and laughed along. I felt like I really made a friend. I was so happy.
That is wonderful. How did that make you feel?
I felt proud and excited. I thought, wow, I can do this. It boosted my confidence a lot.
I bet it did. Moments like that make all the effort worth it.
Definitely.
Tell me about your daily routine. How do you fit English into your daily life?
I try to use English in small ways. For example, I changed my phone's language to English. I labeled things around my house in English with sticky notes. On the train to work, I listen to English podcasts. During lunch, I sometimes read a news article in English.
Those are smart tips. Even small changes add up.
Yes, they do.
Did you have any study partners or groups?
Yes, I had a friend who also wanted to study English. We would meet once a week at a cafe and speak only in English for an hour.
That sounds fun. How did that help?
It helped a lot. We corrected each other. It was also motivating because we could see each other's progress.
How about family? Are they supportive?
My family didn't speak English, but they supported me. Sometimes my sister would listen to me practice. My parents would be happy when I told them I could understand a new song or movie.
That support must have felt good.
It did.
Did you ever use music, movies, or TV in your study?
Yes, I love music and movies. I watched English movies with subtitles. At first, I read the subtitles, but later I tried to turn them off and rely on listening.
Do you have a favorite movie you watched in English?
I watched Harry Potter in English. The story was familiar, so it was fun. I paused and rewound parts I didn't understand, and sometimes I wrote down sentences.
Nice. Harry Potter is famous.
Yes.
Did you ever play games or use apps to learn?
I used a flashcard app on my phone to learn vocabulary. It reminded me to review words every day.
Those apps can be very helpful. What about grammar? Did you study grammar rules?
I studied grammar a little, but I focused more on speaking and listening. I learned grammar by reading and listening, not from heavy textbooks. I used simple books.
Many learners find grammar boring. It's good to learn it in context.
Exactly. I found it more fun to learn in context, like through stories or conversation.
Did you ever make learning fun with games?
Yes, I played some word games on my phone. Games that give points for correct answers on vocabulary.
So it sounds like you used English in many ways. Did you find any app or website particularly helpful?
There are many apps. I used one flashcard app every day for vocabulary. I also used an English learning app that had daily quizzes, but mostly on my own, I just read news and listened to podcasts.
Let's talk about conversations. How did you find people to talk to?
Besides meeting with my friend, I also talked to people online. There was a language exchange app. I could chat or do voice calls with native speakers who wanted to learn Japanese. We helped each other.
That's a great idea. Did you actually meet them in person or only online?
Only online through video calls. Sometimes I met one person for coffee when he visited Japan.
That's cool. Okay, what's next? Did you ever join an English club or online group?
Yes, I joined an online community of learners. We shared tips and practice online. It was motivating to see others working hard too.
That's great. Now, in terms of mindset, did you ever feel like giving up?
Yes, sometimes I felt like it was too slow, but then I remembered why I started and how far I have come. I took it one step at a time.
That's a good mindset. Progress, even slow, is still progress.
I agree.
If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
I would tell myself to start earlier and not be afraid. If I had known it didn't happen quickly as I thought, I would have begun with even simpler steps.
Wise words. Now, some B1 learners may be watching and wondering, can I really improve my English by myself? What would you tell them?
It is possible. You just need to start small and find a way that works for you. It doesn't happen quickly, but daily practice leads to progress.
Great encouragement. Would you say any one method was the most effective for you?
I think the most important was active speaking. Whether it's talking with a friend or shadowing a video, practicing speaking and trying to produce language is where I really learned.
That's a valuable insight. Now let's imagine someone feels shy to speak. How did you overcome your shyness?
I started by speaking privately. I recorded myself or talked to myself. It was like a secret practice. Then I gradually spoke to others.
And if someone doesn't know what to practice today, what could they do right now?
They could pick a topic they like sports or food, and say out loud a few sentences about it. For example, I like basketball because it is fun. I play basketball on weekends. I want to get better at it.
Excellent. Simple sentences build confidence. Finally, any resources or books you recommend?
For B1 learners, I recommend reading Graded Readers, which are books written in simple English. Also, there are YouTube channels with lessons. But really, any English content you enjoy is useful.
Thank you so much, Aya. Your journey is inspiring and practical. I think our viewers have learned a lot.
Thank you, Michael. It was nice to share my story.
And thank you to our viewers. We hope you feel inspired to try these methods.
Good luck, everyone. Keep studying and have fun with English.